When I was first elected in 2012, in November, that following December, this nation collectively experienced the tragedy of Newtown, Connecticut, and Sandy Hook Elementary School. And we demanded in this nation that Congress act, and they failed to act. But California acted, and California will continue to act after San Bernardino and all of the gun violence tragedies that have happened in between. We have always led as a state, and we have always led as an assembly. You know, when thinking about gun violence in this state and in this nation, I have to think about Oakland, the city, the biggest city in my district, the city I'm proud to represent, which unfortunately has the highest level of gun violence in the state, one of the highest in the nation. And I think of those classrooms that I go into when I'm meeting with young people and talking about their futures and how the state will support them to achieve their potential. And I ask, how many of you have been touched by gun violence? And nearly every time, every child raises his or her hand. And I think about Alicia Carradine, 8-year-old Alicia Carradine, who was a victim of gun violence, shot and killed at 8 years old, the same age as my own daughter. And it's unacceptable that gun violence has become such a natural, seemingly natural part of the lives of our children. And we need to bend that curve and change that future, and that's what this is about. California stepping up to make a difference for our kids, for our communities that have been traumatized, that have been torn apart by gun violence.
Laura was bright and beautiful at age 19 when she was killed in a rampage shooting in 2001. She had tremendous capability, kindness, and spirit. She graduated as high school valedictorian, and she was in the midst of her campaign for student body presidency at Haverford College at the time of her death. She was working at the Nevada County Behavioral Health Department when a person with severe untreated mental illness came in and shot her 4 times at point-blank range. Laura died with her pen still in her hand. This happened because someone who had no business owning a gun had a house full of guns. I don't need to be reminded of National Gun Violence Awareness Day or week. Sadly, I'm aware of it every single day. Every day I wonder what my daughter would be doing now. Would she be married? Would I be a grandmother? I'll never know.
And I'm proud to have a part of the back package that we're introducing today, a bill that will help address the issue of straw purchasers, those who are not legally allowed to purchase guns, get someone who is legally able to purchase a gun to get it for them, and then that gun is passed on to someone who should be prohibited. So we're going to be cracking down on that. Of course, that was how the shooters in the San Bernardino tragedy received their guns. So when we can make a difference and take steps and action as a state to save lives, we must. And that's what we're doing today. So I'm honored to be here as part of California's leadership, as part of the Assembly's leadership, taking on gun violence.